Let me read you this disgusting post. It's only one sentence. Gentlemen, if you have a daughter, if you have a sister, if you have a niece, please stay in her life. What Teanna Trump said is abysmal. It is disgusting. It is erroneous. It is degenerate. Low levels of decorum, and it's painful. She just shamed the women for not sleeping around. What type of sickness is this? Ladies, oh my God, please, I hope you guys don't follow this young woman. She posts. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Travis, and welcome to the IPH Theory. Also, I am one half of the cultural discussions. Please like, follow, and subscribe to both entertainment channels on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have a clip for you today. I just have a post for you today, and I'm going to read that post out to you, and I'm going to show you that post. I got the idea of this lesson from the great Crimson Cure. I will leave the link to this video in the description, and shout out to the Crimson Cure. You have coined the phrase dirty backfoot Rottweiler. Dirty backfoot hyena. I'm the one that says dirty backfoot Rottweiler, but the Rottweiler was inspired by the hyena, and I want to thank you for that. But anyway, to make a long story short, but yes. Anyway, there is a young lady by the name of Teanna Trump. And Teanna Trump is a corn star. And if you replace the word, if you replace the letter C with a P, it'll tell you what she is. She is a corn star. But there are certain words that I don't want to say on this platform because I do not want to be placed in a negative algorithm. We record on all these systems. But anyway, let me read you this disgusting post. It's only one sentence. Teanna Trump post. If you, and she is talking to the young ladies. Ladies, oh my God, please, I hope you guys don't follow this young woman. She post. If you're 23 and have less than 5 bodies, you're literally wasting your life. I'm going to read that one more time. It was short. It was powerful in an abysmal way. It's very erroneous, but I'll read it one more time. She's talking to the ladies. She posts, if you're 23, as in if you are a 23-year-old young lady and you have less than 5 bodies or 5 partners, 5 intimate partners that you have laid down with, if you have less than 5 partners that by the age of 23, you're wasting your life. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I want to start with men. Gentlemen, if you have a daughter, if you have a sister, if you have a niece, please stay in her life. If you have a granddaughter, please stay in her life. There are corn stars out here that post sick posts like that. I don't even want my sister. I'm 36. My sister's older than me and she's so mature. She's a beautiful mother. She's intelligent. I don't even want her to read that. What Teanna Trump said is abysmal. It is disgusting. It is erroneous. It is degenerate. Low levels of decorum. And it's painful. She is trying to shame young ladies for not sleeping around. Do you know how sick that is? Do you know how disappointing that is? She literally had the nerve to say, if you have had less than 5 partners by the age of 23, you're wasting your life. How was somebody wasting their life by not sleeping around? Technically, you're supposed to be a virgin until you're married. Did I pass that test? No. I never said that I was perfect, but I do aim to be righteous. And the first word in righteous is right. I'm not saying I'm perfect. Have I engaged in fornication? Yes. Have I engaged in premarital sex? Yes. But it's wrong. Okay. Now, live your life. But she is the reason why. Well, she's not the reason, but that thought process is the reason why so many people are walking around with all of this baggage and trauma from their past. And you have a bunch of imbeciles and idiots out here that will say your past doesn't matter, but your past matters in all aspects of life. Your credit history matters. Your renter's history matters. Your mortgage history matters. Your criminal history matters. Your medical history matters. If I was working at Home Depot and now I want to get hired at JCPenney, JCPenney wants to see my resume. If I was going to the University of Houston and now I need to transfer to the University of New York, the University of New York needs to see my transcript. They want to see my educational history. But if I'm a new student, how come they just don't accept me because I'm new? It's because your past matters. We want to know what class you took. So why wouldn't your sexual history matter? This is going to be a young lady that's going to want to be married one day. And somebody's going to see this post and say, sweetheart, I can't propose to you. Look at your thought process. Look at how you think. And can you believe she probably brainstormed and pondered about that idiotic sentence? Young ladies, do not listen to this crap. And this is coming from Uncle Trav, and I'm an uncle in real life. I have an 11-year-old niece. I don't even want her to know that Teanna Trump exists. Our duty as adults is to protect the children in our family, whether they are your child or your niece or your nephew or anybody. We are supposed to protect our children from that topic of sexuality. We are supposed to protect them from sexual arousals. We don't even want them around that. You have to watch what you watch. You have to watch what you listen to. And I know there's going to be a lot of idiots that don't agree with me. And you don't have to agree with me. But I know that I'm not saying nothing wrong right now. So if you disagree with me, you are an idiot. You are a fool and your life is disappointing. Is your life a waste of time? She just shamed the women for not sleeping around. What type of sickness is this? If you can't tell, this lesson is painful to me. I could really talk about this for 20 minutes. There needs to be a case study over this young lady. Why are you sleeping around so much? Why are You frivolously giving yourself to so many different men. And these days, you might even be dealing with the same gender. So you're just giving yourself to a whole lot of people. And this is no disrespect to nobody, but the truth is the truth. If you feel disrespected from what I say, then bye. You don't have to be here. But ladies and gentlemen, I will end it right there. Ladies, please do not listen to this. This is horrible. This is horrible. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Travis. I thank you for your time. I thank you for your patience. May God be with you. Much love.